Worksheet 4 for Ms. Wolf's class is asking us to do a few different things, so we'll look at the different types of problems as we go along. If we look at number 1, it's asking what is the slope of each line, and when you're given a graph and asked what the slope is, you're going to have to count that. There's no other way to do it other than counting it, and you'll see that they've already given us 2 points, and they're kind of hard to see, but if you'll see, there's faintly a point here, and there's also a point here. So remember, our slope, I'm going to write this here, is rise over run, and it goes up or down. If it goes down, it's negative. If you go up, it's positive. You always run to the right. So if you'll remember that, what we're doing here is we're going to have to count how far from the left point to the right point. So we're going to start with our leftmost point and count. We can't go up, so we're going to go down. So we'll assume it is negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So down 8. And then from here we'll count over 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 8 over 4 is what you should count. Now if you wanted to reduce it, you could reduce that. And we know they both can be divided by 4. And so negative 8 divided by 4 would be negative 2. And 4 divided by 4 would be 1. So if you wanted to reduce that, I would take negative 8 over 4 if that's what you chose to put there, because that is what the slope is if you're counting from the 2 dots they gave you. But it is negative 2 over 1. And if you looked at your graph, you would see that you could go and add a point here, and add a point here, and add a point here. And you'll see that you go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. All right, let's slide down and look at number 5. It's asking you just to write the slope. Okay, just as a reminder, y equals mx plus b. M is your slope, and b is your y-intercept. All right, so if it's asking you to write the slope on each of these problems, the slope is going to be 1/9. 1 over 9. You do not need to put the x with it because x is not part of the slope. This is your slope, 1 over 9. So you'll need to look at all these equations, and they're all set up in y equals form, so you'll be able to see easily in slope-intercept form what that slope is. All right, and if you keep sliding down, you'll see write the slope-intercept form and plot the equation of each line given the slope and the y-intercept. So you'll see here it's got, you'll see that there is the y-intercept is negative 3, so we're going to go here and count down on our y-axis to negative 3, and then our slope is negative 1. Now, if there's no number under it, you would assume that 1 goes under that. So you're going to go down 1 to the right 1. So down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. You could continue that in the opposite direction and see how your slope would run. All right, and your equation, going by what we've done before, you'll see y equals, and our slope is negative 1x. You could put a 1 under it if you wanted to, and our y-intercept is negative 3.